Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Elizabeth and I sell cars at Nanaimo Toyota on Vancouver Island in BC. And today we're taking a look at the brand new 2023 Rav4 Prime in the XSE technology package. This is the highest trim, all-wheel drive. And this is our most sought after vehicle by far. Got a very large waiting list on this model. So it is a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. Not only is it hybrid, it is also a plug-in. So you can plug this vehicle in and go, the average is 68 kilometers on pure electric. Depending on your style of driving and if you're towing or if it's cold out, we'll kind of factor in what that mileage will really be. I've had some clients get up to 80 kilometers a charge on these. So if you were to not plug these in and just run off the hybrid system, they would be averaging 6 liters per 100 kilometers combined. They have 302 horsepower and they're going to be able to tow 2,500 pounds. They are also a 5-passenger and they have lots of space, great ground clearance, amazing in the snow, and just the Rav4 in general is our top sold vehicle by far. So today I'm going to go over the exterior, the interior, and answer any questions you guys have. And if you enjoy Toyota videos, please feel free to like, subscribe, and follow along, as I'll have weekly uploads and lots of new 2023 models coming in as well. So let's go ahead and get started on this model. Here we go. All right, so starting with the exterior, this is the Silver Sky Metallic with the piano tile black roof, which is a really nice two-tone that makes it stand out in a kind of sleek way. Along the front end here, we have the bi-LED projector low and high beam headlights with LED accent lights and LED daytime running lights. So lots of really fancy lights on the front end of this guy. You do have the 360-degree camera, which I'll show you from inside. I like how this is also that piano tile black, kind of that shiny black on the front. You have parking sensors. Taking a look along the side, again with the black along the wheel well and the mud guards. You have 19-inch alloy wheels. I love this design and the two-tone. It's very intricate while still looking pretty tough. You do have the sport-tuned suspension, again with that black accenting along the bottom. You do have a 7.5-inch ground clearance and a 55-liter gas tank. You got the black on the back of the mirrors too. They are foldable and they are power adjustable and heated. Have the blind spot monitors in them as well. A little bit of chrome accenting along the top of the window there. Smart key system with a push button start. I'll show you inside, but we do have a panoramic moonroof. All-wheel drive badging below. Again with the guard underneath. Black on the bumper, dual exhaust. Shark fin antenna, back wiper. And over here is where we're going to have your charging station. So that's where you're going to plug in to charge up, and it does come with the level 1 charging cord. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the interior. All right, so starting with the interior, we have the hands-free kick hatch. So as long as you have the key fob on you, if you kick just underneath there, it opens up. You can also close it that way. In the trunk space here, I have unraveled the charging cord. So this is what it looks like. This is the end that goes in the car. The other end is just a typical, 110 goes in the wall. Over here, we've got the 120 volt. So if you need to plug in anything, and a cigarette style charger as well. Carpet mats, rubber mats are included too. They're installed. And a cargo net. Got that JBL audio with 11 speakers. Not to mention your privacy cover. And you have an actual spare tire under here too. Your wheel lock and all. So really good for space. This guy does pop out pretty easily too. Even with one hand, that was pretty straightforward. And these guys fold down. Pretty darn well flat. I would say almost a little bit flatter than the hybrid Rav4. Got a slight incline, but just barely. So I'm gonna just move that. And let's take a look in the back seats here. I'm gonna put these back up. So we have the Softex leather interior with the red stitching in the seats and the perforation. Got a couple cup holders for an armrest. What's really nice about this guy is you have heated back seats. There's your rubber mats, couple of USB ports, fast chargers, map holders on both sides, and that panoramic moonroof extends to the back seat, so the back passengers can stargaze and make animals out of clouds too. So that's all in the back. Little scuff plate there for getting in and out. And back here, got another scuff plate with that red Rav4. 8-way power adjustable seat with the lumbar support. Look at that nice perforation. We have that for not only heated but ventilated front seats. On the door panel here, we have power windows, mirrors, locks, and memory seats. Okay, so having a seat inside, just take a look around at this really nice interior. It's super comfy. I love these seats. They kind of hug your body without having too much of a sharp incline on the sides there. Nice Softex leather everywhere, red stitching even on the dash, and a locking glove. Got this nice area here for putting things. So, foot on the brake, push button start, and we're on. All electric, so all quiet. Over here you've got your dual zone climate control, so right now I'm just going to activate the climate, and you can both be different temperature if you like, but right now it is synchronized to the driver's temperature. Got your front defrost, rear defrost, also heats the mirrors. Fan speed, direction of where you want it going. Right now fresh air is coming inside, but you can have it circulating inside. And if you want to cut off air to the back seats, that's there as well. Down below is where we're going to have the heated and ventilated seats. So you've got high, medium, and low for both. Under here we have the traction control, and down below we have the wireless phone charger, which you can turn on or off with this button, and USB and a cigarette style charger. Over here we've got your nice leather shift knob, got your Triptonics, you can change gears manually, but you also have paddle shifters, so that's a fun touch as well on this sporty model. Electronic park brakes, so you don't need to worry about turning your park brake on or off. It just comes on when you put it in park, and it comes off when you put it in drive or reverse. Park brake hold too, so that will hold you whenever you've come to a full stop, and you can use gas to go, so it's nice for stop and go traffic. These two buttons, I would always say, are the most complicated part of the Rav Prime. Basically, you have EV and EV Auto, which is going to show up in the left corner of your display there. So right now you can see it says EV mode, and if I hit it again, it says Auto. EV mode is going to be full electric. Auto is going to toggle between electric and hybrid system, whatever it sees fit. So I call that grocery store versus Victoria. Out here, Victoria is like about a 2-hour drive from where I'm at. Here we have HV-EV. So if you want to switch between your electric into hybrid, you can do that as well. So if you got a full charge and you're like, you know what, I'm going to use that full charge later, you can put it back into hybrid mode and the engine will kick over and it will operate as a normal hybrid vehicle. Now you see right below here it says charge hold. If you press and hold this button, it will say charge up on the screen in the corner there, and what that does is it uses your gas engine to recharge your electric battery. So as you drive, it will regenerate your electric charge. Here we have Eco and Sport. Right now I can see it's an Eco because it's green or red for Sport. Another way is they've got this super cool new display. So there's Eco and there's Sport. It just looks really sharp. It's kind of fun, and then that disappears after a second there. But it's nice and clear and just easy to tell what mode you're in instead of looking for some tiny icon. I'm gonna leave it in Eco for these folks. Down below we have a trail option as well, so that will pop up on there too, letting you know in the right corner that we're in trail mode. Or you can always just push this button for normal. I'm gonna leave it in Eco. Below here we've got your cup holders. Inside your center console you've got 2 USB ports. I believe those are USB-Cs. Nice pumpy armrest, room for both elbows. Over here we have my client's phone is paired at the moment, so Apple CarPlay is up on the screen. You can have obviously your phone will be connected. This is all wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so it's just so much more handy than having to plug in and have cords everywhere, because now you can just put your phone down and it will charge, and it will have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, your music, your contacts, everything is just easy peasy. So that's that system there. Over here we have your wipers. You've got rain sensing wipers for auto. You've even got that back wiper too. Again, with those paddle shifters I mentioned. Full speed dynamic cruise control with lane trace assist. So it'll stop and go with traffic and read the lines on the road. Mode will go between AM, FM, SXM, and Bluetooth. And these are for your presets. I believe you have SXM on this one. I'd have to double check on that guide. Over here we've got, these buttons are going to go through your different displays depending on what you want to see on the screen. So you can go through all of your safety settings, lane trace assist, blind spot monitors, which are in your mirrors that light up when a car is coming up from behind you, pre-collision system that detects cyclists, pedestrians, and cars, parking sensors, rear cross traffic alert, and a parking sensor brake, so it will stop if you're backing up and someone's flying behind you. Right now everything just went into night mode because it sensed that it's getting dusky, so it's just way easier on your eyes than the mode that we saw it in just a second ago. So that's kind of fun that we got to see that change. And then volume for your phone calls or your music. And yeah, there's lots of different things you can see on your screen. I'm just playing around with it up there, your averages, and it's all just very adjustable. So that's up top. Answering and hanging up phone calls, talk button for call this person or play this radio station. Auto lights. This is the nice leather wrapped heated steering wheel. So heated steering wheel is just down there. And then you've got your trip odometer, your power hatch, your bird's eye view 360 camera. So this is a top-down view right now. You can also use this button here to look from, oops, I hit that twice, look from inside the vehicle outside. So it's kind of handy. And if I put this into drive, my foot's on the brake, and you have that mode still on, you have a top-down view and a front view. So if you can't see what's right below your nose, this is really handy if we're coming up to a truck with a hitch on the back of it, at a red light, or whether you're parking and there's a big barrier in front of you. If you're one to always bump something with your nose, this is really handy. Now when you pop it in reverse, you have a top-down view and your typical backup camera with the dynamic steering. So it shows you where you're going to wind up or when you're straight. So very cool. That's the heated windshield de-icer and automatic high beams. So those will come on and off with oncoming lights or tail lights. And then the dimmer for your dash if you want to make it brighter or not. And then the trunk release just below next to your hood release. Your steering wheel, you can also adjust. The lever's just on the left here. Drop that down and you can in or out or up and down. Just toggle that. Again, I mentioned you got the JBL audio with 11 speakers. Nice quarter windows too for good visibility. Up top, you have your rear view mirror. You have garage door openers on here, so there's 1, 2, and 3. Not to mention, this is a digital rear view mirror. So if I don't want it to be a mirror anymore and I want to check on what's going on in the back, I can do that. You can even zoom it in and out and up and down with these buttons here. Sunglasses holder. SOS system, so you can call fire truck, ambulance, police, and it has stolen vehicle locator. Now you've got this giant panoramic moonroof too, which is awesome. So this guy will pull it back. Toyota. So that's very cool. Or if it's too bright, you've got a shade, and you can stop that shade anywhere along the way. If the kids don't want it in the back, they're getting burnt, or the dogs are overheating, we're gonna leave it open because it's nice and bright and it lets more light in here and makes the cabin feel bigger. And then yeah, your sunnies. And over here, your lights that come on with your mirror and sun guards. I love those. Another thing is your heads-up display. So you can kind of see it there. I'm gonna kind of move in. So you can kind of see there's a 0 there against the snow. A little bit difficult to see, but basically what this does is it's projecting the speed into the screen. It's also showing us that we're in park. There's eco and power mode on there, or showing you when you're charging your hybrid system or using gas. That's all up top there, just a little bit difficult to see. And there's handles for getting in and out up top, in the back. Lots of room. Rav4 is amazing. These are so crazy. The wait lists on these are out of this world right now, depending on where you live. I know here we're estimating 4 to 5 years at the moment, but who knows, that can always change depending on production and transportation, many factors. But I see why they're so popular, because they're just so practical. Getting around places on pure electric or hybrid mode, kind of have the best of both worlds. So this is the beautiful interior. All right, so what did you guys think of the new 2023 Rav4 Prime, the XSE technology package? I would love to hear your thoughts or any of your questions in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, follow along, as I'll have lots of new 23 models coming out as well. And let me know your thoughts on this model. Would you drive a Rav4 Prime? Until next time, take care.